It's your boy J-Jus. Hope each and every one of you guys is having a safe and blessed day. So yeah, we got a few things that I do want to talk about today as far as some upcoming releases. So first up, releasing Holiday 2023, potentially we have a women's exclusive Air Jordan 5 My years, and offer it, these right here definitely just give me Air Jordan 5 great vibes. Even I could even throw in the fire reds, it just has that color blocking. And for some odd reason, Jordan Brand has been given a lot of the women's exclusives, some of the fire colorways. I mean, we got the satin breads dropping later on this year. We got some other women's exclusives dropping later on this year. And this right here is one of them. So, these right here, in my opinion, they definitely give me Air Jordan 5 great vibes. And I mean, even though this is a mock-up, I mean, who knows what color blocking these could come in. They could potentially change the color blocking on these. But, from images seen, and shout out to Z Sneakerheads, you see we got some, sale hints on there on the mesh around the base. We got it on the outsole, and we kind of got that. And it is said that the colorway is diffused blue. Now you see some hints of diffused blue going throughout certain hints on the sneaker. And one thing I am a sucker for is that 23 stitched on the side of the shoe. Man, it just definitely, brings back some OG vibes, We do still have two more of the Air Jordan 5 My years set to drop, which is the Bone Burgundy Crush colorway, and we have the Black Burgundy Crush colorway. And in my opinion, we already had two Air Jordan 12 My years drop this year, and now we're getting three more. So I feel like My year is definitely pushing out a lot of, their silhouettes, but I feel like they're pushing them out literally at the same time. I feel like with these, they definitely went, something different. I mean, we did have the women's exclusives that did drop. Those actually came with that Burgundy Crush colorway. So, I definitely don't see no burgundy on these, but I mean, maybe, later on images, they might try to incorporate some burgundy in there. But let me know how y'all feel about these. Next up, and I'm not sure when these will be releasing. So I'm gonna say sometime later on this year. I did hear June 23rd. Now I'm not sure if that is confirmed, but we got the Mac Attacks coming back with the Travis Scott, and it is a collab. Now, of course, these originally released back in 1984 for famous tennis player John McEnroe. Now, of course, first official look at these. When I see these definitely just remind me of an Adidas Forum, especially the low top. It just definitely gives me, that shoe, especially the way the, front of it is. It just definitely gives me that vibe. But I will say that, I'm not surprised that Travis Scott has a collab with Mac Attack, simply because we've seen, some numerous, models back in the past, such as the Air Jordan 1 High, the Air Jordan 1 Low. We've seen the Nike Dunk. We've even seen the infamous PlayStation Dunk, which was very limited to about 24 pairs. So, I'm definitely not surprised that Travis Scott is definitely, expanding his ideas. And I feel like, it is something good for him, something good for, his brand, other than, rocking just, Jordan, even though we see that Travis Scott is a big Jordan brand head. I mean, we've got some of the silhouettes such as the 4s and the 6s also, but it does feel good to see him branching off to, some other brands and, definitely expanding his ideas. And I mean, I'm not sure as to, how I feel about these, I'm not sure if this would be a shoe that I would throw on feet, but I definitely do like, the overall, look at the shoe. And I mean, it's still the same as the OG. I just want to say that the only thing Travis Scott did was he changed the swoosh around, of course the reverse swoosh, and I want to say he changed the laces on these. But other than that, these are definitely coming true to the OG 1984 model. I'm definitely here for that. And lastly, I want to talk about these Air Jordan 11 DMPs. Now, of course, you know, I've made shorts on these, and of course we know that these will be coming with that leather upper instead of mesh. Now, of course, these will be released in December 9th. Retail is $225. I have heard some rumors as to where retail will be an extra $5, but you know, that hasn't been confirmed, so I'm not gonna run with that. But no, retail is $225. One thing I will say, that with the leather, I definitely feel it is a bit more subtle, simply because of the fact that when you have mesh, you know, it definitely tends to get dirty and more quicker than having an all leather upper. So that is one thing that I will say. These will take a lot longer to get dirty than, you know, having an all mesh upper. But you know, another thing that, you know, I definitely wish, you know, and I'm hoping that Jordan Brand does do with these, is give us that metal Jumpman as they did in 2006. Because from images, as we see, it definitely looks like we have a stitched on Jumpman. Man, we need that metal Jumpman also with that metal hang tag as well. And of course, you know, as I mentioned, we need that special box packaging, you know, and y'all know for me, Air Jordan 11s is my favorite silhouette. So I mean, either way, hands down, the way Jordan Brand does do these, you know, I'm definitely rocking with them. Now, I did say that I don't know how to feel about leather on my Air Jordan 11s, but I mean, nonetheless, you know, I'm here for them. It is my favorite silhouette. So I mean, Jordan Brand, you know, if y'all gonna give us leather, that's cool, but we need that metal Jumpman, we need that metal hang tag, and of course, we definitely need that special box packaging, and I'm all here for it, you know. So, you know, with all that being said, man, let me know how y'all feeling about any of these releases that I have talked about. Will you guys be going for any of these releases that I have talked about? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. And like I always say, you got your boy J-Jus, you got the channel, you got my thoughts and opinions on some upcoming releases. As I mentioned, if anything does, you know, tend to change or come about, I will be sure to drop a video letting you guys know. So make sure you guys are hitting that big subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss when your boy drop a new banging video. Leave a like at the end of this video because it does help with the algorithm of the channel. And man, thank you guys so much for watching, man. I love all the support. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Reach for the stars, sky's the limit, and we out.